On 6th of June 2018, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, took the nation by surprise when he announced the proclamation of June 12 as Nigeria's Democracy Day to replace the traditional May 29 as Democracy Day. President Buhari took a step further by announcing that late Bashorun MKO Abiola, winner of that election, will be conferred with the nation's highest honor, GCFR, exclusively conferred on the holders of the highest office in the country. Late Bashorun Abiola's running mate in that election, Ambassador Baba Kingibe, is to be conferred with the second highest honor, GCON. The outpour of encomiums from across the length and breadth of Nigeria that greeted the proclamation of June 12 as Democracy Day was overwhelming. There is no guessing the fact that the 25th anniversary of the commemoration of June 12 is special. From the return of the nation to democratic rule on May 29, 1999, no successive administration considered it necessary or worthwhile to recognize June 12 as a special day in the nation's political history. The struggle for the political emancipation of Nigeria from internal slavery dates back to 1993, when Nigerians, irrespective of ethnicity, tribe, and religion, came out to elect their preferred candidate, late Bashorun MKO Abiola. Local and international observers adjudged the June 12, 1993 presidential election as Nigeria's fairest, transparent, and freest ever. Late Bashorun MKO Abiola won a majority of the votes cast in 14 states, declared by the defunct National Electoral Commission headed by Professor Henry Owosu. The late business mogul was coasting to victory in that election when the then military president, General Ibrahim Babangida, annulled the election.
True that the presidential election was generally seen to be free, fair, and peaceful. However, there was in fact a huge array of electoral practices virtually in all the states of the Federation before the actual voting began.
The annulment sparked up protests in different parts of the country, some of which turned out violent. An attempt by late Bashorun MKO Abiola to claim the mandate freely given to him by Nigerians pitted him against the late General Sani Abacha, who had overthrown the NS-Shenokon-led interim national government.
Sequel to the resignation of the former head of the interim national government and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Chief Ernest Shonekan, and my subsequent appointment as head of state and commander-in-chief, under the present circumstances, the survival of our beloved country is far above any other consideration. Nigeria is the only country we have. We must therefore solve our problems ourselves. Consequently, the following decisions come into immediate effect. The interim national government is hereby dissolved. A provisional ruling council is hereby established. It will comprise the head of state, commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as chairman.
On June 11, 1994, late Bashorun MKO Abiola declared himself president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The declaration took place at Ekpetedo, a slum area in Lagos.
The people of this country went to polls on Saturday, June 12, 1993, and without let or hindrance chose me as their president. Didn't they? The figures say so. The agencies of government, MAMSA, CDS, Presidential Election Monitoring Group also says so. The International Observer Group said so. In his affidavit to the Court of Appeal in Kaduna, NEC said the results were already unknown. I won. Yet, the federal military government, on the most unconvincing and disingenuous premise that the judiciary caught itself in a cobweb of ludicrous contradiction, had decided to cancel the election and its results. I say categorically that this decision is unfair, unjust, and consequently unacceptable.
The Abacha military junta, in its swift response, declared their claimed winner of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, late Bashorun MKO Abiola, wanted for treasonable felony. The business mogul went into hiding. He was arrested when he came out of hiding on 23rd of June 1994. The arrest turned out to be Bashorun MKO Abiola's long walk to detention. However, negotiations for his release from detention were ongoing when he died in July 1998, 5 years after he was denied his mandate. To some Nigerians, President Buhari deserves commendation for taking the bull by the horn by proclaiming June 12 as Democracy Day in place of traditional May 29 and taking a step further to confer the nation's highest honor, GCFRO, on the presumed winner of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, late Bashorun MKO Abiola. On the whole, President Buhari has laid to rest the pretensions and injustice inherent in the famous June 12, 1993 presidential election, which was adjudged the most peaceful and transparent election in Nigeria's electoral process.